Alright, now we can get on with investigating the murder. Blue suit equals 100% accuracy. Don't doubt it. How can he control his sleep time? Crap. Dude, that's like the ultimate mundane superpower. To like be able to fall asleep instantly and choose how long to sleep for would be a dream come true. I better get something to eat, Zach. Soon. To eat soon, Zach. Skirt, skirt, skirt. You gotta do what you gotta do. Stop or I'll shoot. Don't make him like that anymore. Hey, Dad. Drop him. Ah! That was unexpected. No! I can't see. I can't see. Amazing. Just keep popping them. Don't stop pulling the trigger till it goes click. Say I saw up. Quit bragging, dude.
Amazing.
Insta down. Someone behind that corner. Whatever, dude. If they can't get me, that's their own. Oh my god!
Yes.
For real though, get back to the movie talk in the car.
Great.
We don't have to be in the car to do movie talk. I can just be like Bud York.
A shot.
I saw Ad Astra last night. What a delightful movie, directed by James Gray. Starring Brad Pitt in a pivotal role in isolation-focused science fiction drama. You remember that, right, Zach? A lot of people thought it was boring, but I thought the tone was befitting of the sparse nature of the efforts of the film in the first place. Not perfect, though. Perfect science fiction film? 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's right. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. Originally based on a novel from...
Bullseye. Great.
I should know that one, but I forgot. Isaac Clarke? Is that correct? Arthur C. Clarke. That's right. Hey! Madam! Get it off, please. That's Dead Space. That's right. Isaac Clarke is from Dead Space. You remember the game. Shame that studio was purchased by EA and then yeeted into the stratosphere. Guess they couldn't find a way to make a Star Wars game profitable, huh, Zach?
Amazing. Great.
I'm done with this. Let me out, please. No. No, sir. I need the pass.
Amazing.
Ooh. Ooh, what you got in there? Chocolate chip cookie, of course. As expected. Okay, if I know something from the last time we met the Raincoat Killer, we 100% want to break all these. We might come back through this path later. Say hello to my little friend.
Great.
Say hello to my girlfriend. Have some potatoes au gratin. Kill me. No way. How does he have the mission knife? I told you, but nobody wanted to listen to me. That mission knife is just what they call knives in this game. It's just an extraneous word for no reason. Ooh. Oh, 10mm bullets. Cutscene. That be prepared for quick time events. Just before the quick time events, you're gonna hear grr, grr, grr. It happens every time. It's the sound of the sound being bugged. Sorry, I'm moving my footrest over. We're in for some cinematic moments. I told you! Get ready! You have a footrest? Of course I have a footrest. I care about ergonomics. I don't want my spine to explode. It's gonna be hard to explain it to people. You know, hey, what are you in physical therapy for? My job as a streamer was too hard. I don't need to see this. Skip it. Send it. Get ready. Probably the hardest job on Earth. No, that's where you're wrong, brother. Definitely the hardest job on Earth.
Yes, amazing. Yes.
Boss destroyed. The God Gamer strikes again. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning too. I mean, it's like freaking October, basically. It's getting... Oh, hello, Mike. It's getting a little chilly. Mike Ehrmantraut? I wish I knew a Mike Ehrmantraut quote. You got a red seed. Yeah, yes. My favorite's Mike Ehrmantraut quote. Classic. Classic Mike Ehrmantraut. Oh no, a basic enemy.
Great. Amazing.
Now I'm like, I hope I'm going the right way still. I think I am. So the zombies are their money. Don't start with me. Say hello to my little friend. No, don't you do that. Don't you get misbehaving stuck in my head. Because if you get it stuck in my head, I'm going to have to get it stuck in everybody else's head.
Huh? I see you.
They'll probably play it in tonight's episode anyway. Oh, don't make me not breathe, please. Oh, Jesus Christ, not again. Please, no! No, God, no! I still don't understand why I have one view of him from the ceiling, and then I also get to see through his eyes. I have two cameras. Neither of them are my perspective. Don't invite that evil into my life. There's a juicier target in the locker. Oh. Did you guys see Dan watching the Try Not to Laugh NLSS compilation? The funniest part of that whole thing was him skipping the part where Rob draws a girl with tiny eyes and asks, "Is that Kate?" He skips ahead 30 seconds, like he doesn't possess the right tool set to touch upon that bit. Oh, now he yeets it. He gets mad. He yeets the axe. I meant to yeet your phone. As soon as he throws it, another one just materializes in his hand. I can't believe we've done it on our first try.
Zach, this is a waste of time.
What
Let's
the
go.
fuck are you talking about? Are you insane? This is a waste of time. Ah, the killer wouldn't show his face here. Any last words?
Nice shot.
Always shoot these. You never know. Ah! Any last words?
Great, great.
Thanks for holding them for me.
Great.
Well, we know Dan is on Team Fork for fish and chips. Always knew there was a reason kept that guy around. Very sensible. I got another bit that I wanted to talk about though, because when we were at the movie theater yesterday, I swear to God, I saw like 7 guys in a row use the men's bathroom run cold water over their hands for like an 1/8 of a second, not apply soap, and then like fake dry them off for an 1/8 of a second in the hand dryer. I fully do not understand. Like half of the male population, it's not, they don't just not wash their hands. They do like this weird show as if they're washing their hands, but don't actually wash. Like rather than spend 30 seconds washing their hands, run, they would rather pretend to wash their hands for 15 seconds, despite not getting any of the benefit. Clean dick and urine is sterile anyway? Okay. Well, if you're gonna go with that bogus logic, why even pretend to wash your hands? Why not just walk out, as the kids say, like a boss? So you don't get judged? Mission fucking failed, brother. Mission failed.
Huh?
Must be that time. Don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Also, if you're too lazy to wash your hands in the bathroom, I really doubt your dick is clean. Like, if you took a random survey of people who wash their hands and don't wash their hands, I would bet on the people who wash their hands having cleaner dicks. I would bet my fucking house on it, which is easy to rent it, but I don't need to wash my hands because my dick is clean. Yeah, you're telling me you don't just get in the shower, put your back to the shower head for 10 minutes, rub a little shampoo through your hair, then you're done? I don't touch my dick when I pee. I have an elaborate scaffolding system where I balance my shaft on top of the waistband of my jeans so that I don't have to go through the rigorous chore of having to wash my hands afterwards.
Bad, the raincoat killer gave Becky a visit.
Spending 8 hours brainstorming how to not spend 15 seconds washing my hands after I take a piss. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. The good news is it's very easy to get out of the picture. Just,
Zach, the bathroom, quick.
Start washing your hands. What do you mean quick? I don't know where the bathroom is. Plus these cigarettes are so heavy. Skirt. Is that my Instant Pot? The Instant Pot requires being restarted? Yo, I've been making these pork carnitas in the Instant Pot, as mentioned about 1,000 times. People started making them on the subreddit, and they're like, it's good. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But somebody said, carnitas are always better if you make them with pork shoulder instead of pork tenderloin. And I gotta tell you, brother, you are absolutely correct. I made it with pork shoulder, and it is, like, substantially better. Let me in. Also, it's cheaper. I don't know, this was, like, it was more expensive here, but it was also, like, twice the weight, so, you know. I'd like to save, please. Open it. Shoot the other door. talking about this door right here. I thought that was the door I came in through, so my mistake. Get ready. This is Saw. I watched part of Jigsaw on the weekend. I'm ashamed to say. Why? Because it was on. Ah. This calls for a cigarette.
Zach, she's still alive.
That seems unlikely.
Who did this? Who was it, Becky?
Also, could get her down, dude.
Becky, what happened here?
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
I'll cut you down as soon as you tell us what we want to know.
Dying. Thomas, cut that wire. No! We must get her to the hospital immediately.
Oh, Thomas!
I'll do it.
No, don't. George, stop.
Oh no. What? Well, just cut the velvet. At last, there's nothing we could have done. We knew all along, sadly. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop.
Huh?
It's Aerith's theme. She's got hair like a reusable grocery bag. Oh, dude, it's the squirrel key. By the way, I know I'm getting older, because what I'm mostly impressed with is how much weight those light sconces are able to hold. I feel like the average light sconce, if you put like a dime on it, it would snap off from the wall. This one, they use like a high tensile steel wire to hold up a whole human adult's weight. That's incredible.
You got us good this time, Zach.
Key to the safe. Let's be real, she's like 50 kg. Yo, but 50 kg is more than our sconces can hold. Thomas threw up in there earlier. We don't want to look inside, do we, Zach? Got him. Piss on his vomit. What is this, TwitchCon? The other thing about hand washing is every time we bring up hand washing, and by we, I mean me, usually there's like one dude on the subreddit who's like, well, it was all fun and games, but at the same time, washing your hands kills more people than it saves. And then people are like, what the fuck? No, it doesn't. And they're like, I'm with you,
My
Kate.
dear
The air
sister,
filter does smell bad.
I'm so sorry. I was a fool to fall for a man like him.
I did just turn
I
it
don't
off.
have the words to apologize to Anna.
That's gaslighting.
I left her there. She was suffering so much, and I just ran away. I know he wanted to kill me.
The old high heels in the house
trick. I'm not going to let him get away with this. I followed him after he was finished. He carried Anna into the
I didn't want to bring it up, but there was on Thursday when we were talking about Mormonism and Jehovah's Witnesses with Bear. I was like, every time we talk about this, there's always some guy that comes on the subreddit and is like, you know, we all like to laugh, but at the same time, I'm one of the cool guys in this religion. If you got any questions about it, I'd like to answer them my own funky way. And then, like, immediately someone did that in the after thread, and it started a huge argument. And I was like,
catch me, though, if I go into town.
What do you expect?
I'm trapped in my house. So I've asked Isaac and Isaiah to deliver it. They totally believe that Anna became a goddess. I believe so, too. She looked so beautiful, as though she might smile back at any moment. I have something else to confess to you. I borrowed a pair of your shoes without asking and broke the heel on one of them.
The case of the
I'll send them along with
broken
the
stiletto.
I'm sure the shoe can be fixed.
So Becky...
Oh, it's been a while since we had this one.
She gave the locket to the twins. Must be the special secret Lily told us about, Zach. We better go and see her first thing tomorrow.
SB!
Emily, who might this sister be that Becky was referring to here?
That would be Diane. Didn't you know Diane and Becky were sisters?
I should have known, Zach. We're all family.
Isn't that like the Applebee's slogan? Or is it Papa John's? Olive Garden? Yeah, same difference. Oh, that's at Olive Garden, your family. Whoa. Chapter complete. Jeez. That was so difficult. We failed all of 0 times. I just wish that in order to make it even easier, we had a weapon with unlimited ammo instead of functionally unlimited ammo. I'm ready. Give me the Zach view.
Previously during the investigation. I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen.
Wait.
Did you see Nick?
You're not the narrator.
No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
No! It couldn't be! Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
He's a criminal mastermind. 100%.
Oh, I can't believe it, man. Now that's heavy.
Me neither.
That hair texture.
When did Becky stop coming to work?
I think it was like from the day Anna was killed, man. Yeah, that's right. She was totally depressed about something.
Can't imagine what.
Quint called for her to let us know she wasn't coming in for work. She must have been totally in shock, the poor thing.
So you took the twins along to cheer her up.
That's right, hon. If only I knew it would be like this.
Nothing cheers up a depressed
talking to
adult
her.
like
You
having to
told me about a
babysit
special
2 9-year-olds.
secret between your children and Becky.
Yes, of course. What about it?
It seems Becky handed them an item before she was killed. Any idea what that might be?
Now that you mention it,
We're back.
they had a box about this size, which they said was very important.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to talk to them about this in person. Where are the boys now?
Send it.
They went out, actually, with Mr. Casey.
One more time.
They said they were going to visit Greenvale Forest Park
I'm not
today.
done yet.
They were going to take Willie for a walk. That dog of his.
Kaysen, do you know him well?
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. He always brings us gifts from his road trips. The kids love him, so we let him take them out every once in a while.
It's
You
extremely
know, for a
normal.
little quality time with the missus.
But the situation calls for urgency. I'll go and look for them myself. And if they come home without
What a
needing to speak,
weirdo.
could you let us know?
Sure, of course. I'll contact the department.
It's the fakest beard I've ever seen as well. It's like he's playing John Adams at a I don't know what John Adams is famous for. It was like a Civil War reenactment, but that doesn't really make sense. John Adams is before that time.
Isaac and Isaiah aren't here.
Look, the beard looks
They're apparently out
freaking
with Kaysen.
fake.
Let's go look for them.
That's the important part.
With Kaysen? Sounds like a long story. Any ideas where to start looking?
Lily told me where they went. No problem.
Yo, we're gonna get some talking for sure.
And today, we're stuck here having to search for lost children.
They're not lost. We're the ones
You're a
who are
cop.
lost.
And so we are, Emily. Zach, we may as well have fun if we're getting lost.
Get a little mud
You
on the
sure
tires.
know how to take your time at a time like this.
So we're headed to... I don't remember if we're going to red or orange. They're on the same route, probably. Could look at the map here. Look, the car doesn't handle well, okay? Orange is Corpse Tunnel. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Hello, smart dog. Yeah, Austin, we're gonna just start calling you smart dog forever
I
from
can't
now on,
believe
okay?
2 people have been murdered in our town.
Fake
And
it
now
till you make
2
it.
young children are at the center of it all. I just can't come to grips with it yet.
Crime will happen.
I'm not
wherever
comfortable
there are
saying the
people.
D word.
And that's why we
This
have
is
our
this is a
jobs.
good
Might be
vibes
easier
only
for
chat.
you because you don't live here. These were people that I knew that were killed. And the murderer might be someone who lives here in this town. It's really depressing.
I know. But someone has to bring this murder to justice.
You're right, I know. But, well, Agent York, sometimes I just think I'm not really cut out to be a cop.
Not true, Emily. You have the potential to be a superb law enforcer.
Not there yet, though.
You can be emotional at times.
Wow!
You also possess what's most important.
He's
I
got
do?
away with words.
What do you mean?
What do you think? A sense of justice.
Justice? I must admit, I'm surprised to hear such a... How should I say this? Such an obvious answer. I thought you'd say something else.
Obvious or not, I joined the FBI in order to do what's right. And that's what's important.
I understand, but still, you seem... I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Whatever do you want to think about?
Justice. I want to think about justice.
Zach, she's quite the philosopher, isn't she? Then again, death makes everyone a philosopher.
What a bizarre thing to say. Hello, Daniel. Enjoy your run on the treadmill. Enjoy your shiny Steelix. You know, if you give it the right moveset, it can be an ample gym defender. But you can't have it as your buddy if you want that. Because your buddy can't go into the gym because you can't walk with him. Did you get a gelatinous? I did get. I've done 4 Giratina raids. 3 of them killed the monster. 2 of those I caught it. Yesterday I was at a Giratina raid right when it popped. And it was me and 3 other people. And they were all level 40. So I was like, I got this, no problem. Then the raid starts. It's me and 3 freaking Agrons. I watched like our DPS for like 30 seconds. didn't even come close to making the, you know, going at the rate we need to go. So I just left. I just walked away. Hate to see it. You know, I'm not, like, actually upset about it. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, don't use recommended. If you're level 40, just... I mean, if there's 20 people, who cares? You know, you can put in whatever you want. But if there's, like, just enough people to do it, you gotta be on your A game. Otherwise, why are you wasting your raid passes? Just yeeting them into the stratosphere. I use recommended? Well, it will freaking stop, dude. You got 90 seconds before the raid starts to begin with. All you gotta do is take 90 seconds to put in the best counters. You'll be way better off. Recommended doesn't give you counters some of the time. It'll just give you like weather boosted Pokemon. I don't know any of the counters. You got 90 seconds, dude. When you're in the raid, the lobby, you just Google, you know, like Alolan Marowak counters. And then it'll give you like, you know, 20 good counters, and you just put 6 of them in. What else are you gonna do? You got a minute and a half before the raid pops.
Then let's go and find them.
Just sit there and stare at the sun.
And Isaac and Isaiah, I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy. Really simple. If he does it right, we give him a treat.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
I see. Very clever. So, tell me, two, could you perhaps tell me your special secret about Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
Smart kids.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Well, that's a problem. Because I also...
I promised her that you would tell me.
I promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
What are they?
Gave Diane a box.
What are their shoes?
It wasn't that heavy. We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back.
You have a
She
phone?
handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep. I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it. And then she talked to us. We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
It's called outsourcing.
Told her no, because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
Dude, we're so primed for a...
So Becky did entrust the locket
ready.
to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Casey?
They don't like the silence going on for too long.
Carol took the locket back from Diane.
Wrong song.
I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane.
Wasn't looking at any dang old art or
Carol burst
anything.
in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me.
Sir, have you been drinking?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
Also, I need to see your back.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
Which makes you Humpty Dumpty.
Huh?
Got him.
Isaac and Isaiah.
It was an unnecessary personal attack, but I can't deny
That was
it.
Becky.
Got him.
And
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again, won't she?
Yikes.
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then, too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay.
Even the
Willie.
dog is like, that's a goddamn
You're
lie.
happy too, aren't you?
Who's a good boy?
Zach,
Who's a
I
good
hope
boy?
Emily doesn't end up as a forest goddess, too.
Is that a dog or a washing machine? Dog is rusty.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go over what we found out recently about the case. First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died.
Guilty.
Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us. According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
Yeah, the art gallery. Got him.
That's right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back
To wake
towards
up
Olivia.
pretty early
as
in
though
the
she
morning
saw
to get a
Olivia in the
trivia
dark.
question by me.
Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case. But we have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment. The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone means nothing. So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
Quint. Got him.
That's right. It was Quint.
You remember
Becky's
Quint's
boyfriend.
classic line?
He went to her house and saw the tragedy.
Oh, Becky.
Now, about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified.
There's nothing we could have
The
done.
killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out with the blood. And an inverted peace symbol, like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder.
Peace
From
sells.
the similarities,
But who's
one
buying?
can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's
Digital
room.
dynamo, thank
Can
you.
you remember what that was, Zach?
Is a diary. Got him.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane. It
Ruka.
revealed that Becky took
Hello.
a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky.
Is Miss Stiletto Heels married to
There was
Mr.
something
Big Chest?
else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
No. Isaac and Isaiah to give to. Yeah.
That's right, Zach.
That's right.
And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us, Carol offered to take the items to Diane. but the twins
Anaconda
refused.
malt liquor
They
gives
gave them
you
to Diane themselves, as they had promised.
a little dick.
For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly?
Kaysen is ultra sus. Well, just a
Questions are mounting.
out of town, middle
Come to
aged
think of
man wearing
Claims
overalls,
the first
carrying
witness
around
has
a
no
plant
alibi
all
for
day and
Becky's
hanging
death.
out with 2 9-year-olds?
We checked the phone records, and his call.
What about
definitely
that
came
strikes
from
you
her
as
house.
as suspicious?
Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene? But everyone is suspicious one way or another. What should we do next, Zach? Okay, who's the most suspicious?
I guess it would be Nick.
No, I don't think so, Zach.
Oh.
He's certainly suspicious, but there's...
I didn't realize this was a question with the right answer. I would say then Diane.
That's right. Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Casey. The elegant owner of the art gallery.
Yes, quite elegant.
Zach, that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
The picture of elegance and class. As soon as we met her, she was like, "You and I could sleep together if you like." No thanks, I'm full.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
2 American kids
Nick and
doing
Diane meet
murders
every night
in
at
the
the
hard
bar.
land.
Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane when she leaves. If she goes anywhere other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else...
Thomas,
then you
I'm
let me
feeling
know.
peckish. If I could have a
Okay.
Croque Monsieur on my desk by the time I get back, that would be
You
delicious.
keep a watch on them inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar.
Oh, likely
Once Nick
story.
and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
Well, my shift is supposed to end at 5. That was a terrible day for wages. I thought we did a pretty good job.